Game 2 coming up between the Yakima Valley Pippins and the Ridgefield Raptors. Our most anticipated national anthem of the year, sang by kids from the Ridgefield School District, filled up the infield. These fans are ready to go. Ridgefield School District night. Fans and teachers got in free if they showed their badge. Going to be our most electric crowd, expecting the biggest crowd of the year. They have a chance to see the Raptors take their second consecutive series and move into sole possession of first place in the West Coast League South Division. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Ridgefield. I'm Jack Connolly. The Raptors 7-3 on the year. They took game 1 against the Pippins, who came into this game yet last night tied at 6-3. The Raptors moved ahead. The Pippins dropped a game back in the standings. They're sitting at 6-4 on the mound for Ridgefield. Cole Schmidt out of George Fox, fresh off his best outing of the season, 4 1/3 innings of relief. Got the save up in Port Angeles. Taking the mound to start this one, he'll be going against Jake Cumming. Jake Cumming out of Coppin State, started his college career at Nevada. He'll be on the hill for Yakima Valley. Kyle Christangle, head coach of the Pippins, back after not coaching last year. Coach of the team from 2021 to 2024. Let's take a look at the lineup for Coach Krusty. Leading off, Tyson Miller, the late scratch. He's in center field. Daichi Forahata playing third base. Abel Ramos is the catcher. Cam Fleck the shortstop. Jordan Walker the first baseman. Malachi Emery Henderson in left field. Derek Almeida, the Fresno State commit, playing second base. Levi Sotomayor, the DH. And Derek Hurtado in right field. For the Raptors, Cole Schmidt, rising sophomore, originally from Gresham, Oregon, graduated in 2025 from Sam Barlow High School, making his third appearance of the year. Second start, thrown 8 1/3 innings, 3.24 ERA. Trying to regain a full season, get back after only making 14 appearances for George Fox in 2026, made 3 starts, 14 appearances, 16 1/3 total. Tyson Miller stepping in and outside for ball 1. Want to know to Tyson Miller. He'll be playing center field. Schmidt's 1-0. In there for strike 1. A ball and a strike. The defense for the Raptors, Gavin Poffneroth in left field, Zach Wattis in center, Reed Farrell in right. 1-1 pitch. Off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Jace Nagler at third base. Michael Perazzo at short. Jaden Nakamura back into the lineup. He's at second. And the catcher is Reagan McCluskey from Dallas Baptist. 2-1. Shot foul above the Raptors dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Pippins rocking their blue jerseys. They blue caps in warm-ups. They're in the green helmets. Raptors in their darks. White pants. 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball missing just north for ball 3. Tyson Miller getting the late scratch. He was originally slotted to be Jay O'Neill. 3-2. Miller bounces it to third. Nagler tried to backhand it. Karam's into foul territory. Miller reaching on the leadoff error. Nagler usually sound at third base, playing his second game back. E5, here's Daichi Forahata. Forahata steps in. Been 1 for 3 last night. 908-82 for ball 1. Forahata had the sole charge of offense for Yakima Valley yesterday. Solo homer, the center field just sailing over the fence left of the batter's eye. 1-0. In there for strike 1. Forahata playing third base for the Pippins. Miller's at first base. 1-1 to Forahata. Checking over to first. Keeping him close. Abel Ramos, the catcher, on deck. Temperature in the 60s, sunny, some clouds north of the stadium. Shot to second. Going down to Anita Fielded. Nakamura flips over to first in time. 4-6-3 double play. Nakamura goes down to a knee to secure that one in sync with the shortstop Perazo. Here's Abel Ramos. Ramos, the catcher. Didn't play last night. Ramos from Venezuela, plays at Western Oklahoma State College. First pitch he sees, diving near catch. Nakamura had it in his glove. It popped out as he hit the ground. Brilliant effort by Nakamura, he just couldn't squeeze it. Base hit for Ramos. First hit of the game for Yakima Valley. Here's Cam Fleck. Fleck, another guy into the lineup. Breaking ball in there for strike one. Fleck didn't play last night at Chandler Gilbert Community College. 2 for 14 to start the season, 0-1. Foul back to the netting. Schmidt's in front, 0-2. Fleck, the rising junior, looking for a place to play. Schmidt looks in, out of the stretch. 0-2. Flare to left field, dropping. Not before Poffenroth tracks it down. Schmidt works around to hit and an error. Throws up a 0 in the first inning. Raptors coming to the plate for the first time at the other side of this break. No score after a half inning.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
On the mound for Yakima Valley, Jake Cumming at Coppin State. The flame-throwing right-hander gets the start, trying to even up this series for the Pippins. Cumming, 6'4", from Fernley, Nevada. Spent 2 years at the University of Nevada, Reno. Just finished up his first year at Coppin State. Making his second appearance of the season, 1-0. Went 5 innings in the Pippins' 3-2 win over Springfield a week ago tonight. Let's take a look at the lineup he'll be facing. Brought to you by Riverview Bank and Christensen Electric. Jason Nagler leads off, followed by Michael Perazo, Cade Lodahoff, Zach Wattis in center field. Reagan McCluskey is the catcher. Gavin Proffenroth in left. Brock Lightgive, the DH, making his debut. Jaden Nakamura at second base, and Reed Farrell getting his first home start playing right field. Raptors, one of the hottest offenses in the league. Coming into this series, they had a league-leading 10 homers, second in slugging at .429, third in average, tied for second with 30 extra base hits. Nagler coming to the plate. Scoreless after a half inning. Jace Nagler to Eastern Oregon. Jake Cummins starting out of the stretch. Timeout called by Jim Courtney. having a word with the Yakima Valley dugout, talking to their manager. Kyle Christangel. Having a lengthy conversation with home plate umpire Jim Courtney. Same crew as last night. They flip-flop. Courtney's behind the plate and Thomas Glynn patrolling the bases. Still talking things over. First pitch is high for ball one. Nagler taking the fastball at 89. Nagler from Bend, Oregon, started his college career at Lower Columbia College in Longview. Swing and a miss. Going back to the fastball. 1-1. Nagler in 329 on the year. 6 for 14. Coppin State righty looks in. Keeps raising the radar gun. 89, 90, and 92 to start. That pitch missing low for ball two. Right back to work. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Righty-righty matchup. 4 consecutive fastballs to Nagler. 2-2 coming. There's a breaking ball in the dirt for ball three. Started low, stayed low. Fans still pouring in here. Ridgefield School District night. Little squibbler back up the middle. Nagler with a knock to start things off for the Raptors. Good AB by Jace. Change up at 82. Here's Michael Perazzo. For the Pippins, Malachi Emery Henderson in left field, Tyson Miller in center, Derek Hurtado in right, Daichi Forahada at third, Cam Fleck at short, Derek Almeida at second, Jordan Walker, the first baseman, and Abel Ramos behind the plate. Your starting lineups brought to you by Riverview Bank and Christensen Electric. First pitch to the lefty, Perazzo. Called strike one. That first pitch probably looked a mile away on the outer half. To the lefty, Perazzo. Perazzo 1 for 3. It's been one of the Raptors' most consistent hitters. 10 hits so far, 10 for 30. Making his 9th start of the year. 9th in 11 games. Nagler takes his lead. Cummings 0-1. In there for strike two. Fastball below Perazzo's knees. Cummings jumps in front of Mike. Cade Ladahoff's on deck. No score in the bottom of the first. Nagler's at first. 6'4" righty looks in out of the stretch. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out on the changeup. Back pick to first. Nagler's in there safely. Punches out Perazzo. 1 down. Here's Cade Ladahoff. Coming heavy on the fastball, but been able to effectively mix in that changeup early. Here's Daichi Forahada. Forahada, originally from Japan. Got him on the back. In between the shoulders. Ladahoff's hit puts 2 runners on. For Zach Wattis. Zach Wattis, the cleanup hitter, playing center tonight. Crustangle in his 5th total season for the Pippins as head coach. Wada shows bunt. Pulls back, takes a strike. Chris Cota in his 7th year. Leading the Raptors. Chris Cota's been the Raptors head coach since day one. Lothoff's at first. Nagler's at second. Cumming misses away with the fastball. 1-1. In Wattis, he's shown a lead pop. Only has the one homer. That came Friday night in Port Angeles. Only a double. For a big guy, he's not afraid to drop a bunt down. And the third baseman, Forhada, respecting it. 1-1. Called for strike 2. Outside changeup called for strike. Runners not being held on. One down, bottom of the first. Cumming looking at Nagler. 1-2, pop foul, out of play. Falls onto the soccer field just beyond the fences here at the Rourke. Wattis went 1 for 4 yesterday. Awaiting the 1-2. Cumming comes set. Missing outside at 85. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Raptors with 2 runners on. Trying to generate some offense early. 2-2. Called strike 3. Heater paints the outside corner. Second strikeout for Cumming. 2 down for Reagan McCluskey. McCluskey from Brentwood, Tennessee. Redshirt freshman catcher. Slider in there for strike 1. So after going heavy on his fastball to the first couple hitters, Cumming being able to throw the changeup in there, bring the slider. 0-1. Runners on first and second, 2 down. Curveball hung into left, dropping foul. Curveball ran inside. McCluskey was early on it. Reagan didn't play in 2026 for the Patriots. Debut in 32 and 26 on the year. 3 Conference USA teams made the NCAA tournament. 4th place team Patriots just missed the cut. 0-2. Laying out the fastball high. One ball and 2 strikes. Lothoff's at first. Nagler's at second. Cumming staring at Nagler. 1-2. Tip foul into the glove of Ramos. And the Raptors leave runners on first and second. Jake Cumming puts up a 0. No score after an inning from the Raptors and the Pippins.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers. If you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess. Give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The adrenaline loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Top of the second inning, no score between the Yakima Valley and Ridgefield. Looking back to the Rourke, packed night here. Game 2 of 3. Quick homestand for the Raptors. They'll be back on the road before they take their first extended road trip. 3 games coming up this weekend against the Berries and Marion. They'll have a local trip to Portland next week. They'll be able to sleep in their own beds. It's about an hour from Ridgefield down to Portland. It's always an interesting environment. They have Walker Park rocking. Portland struggling out of the gates, though, for their standards, 5-4. Corvallis, the perennial champions in this league, 5-4 as well. Ridgefield, after dropping the series last week to Kamloops, they figured things out. They've won 4 in a row. They're 7-3 on the year. Yakima Valley, they've won each of their first 3 series, 6-4. Ball 1 inside to Jordan Walker. Yakima Valley won their series against Marion, Walla Walla, and Springfield. Strike 1. Loss tonight will give them their first series loss of the year. They got the red-eye flight. They'll be flying on Friday to Edmonton. 1-1. Bouncing in the dirt for ball 2. They'll be getting up early. 2-1. Jordan Walker playing first base. There's a high fly ball left field. Poffenroth moves over to make the catch. 1 away. Here's Malachi Emery Henderson. Emery Henderson out of Wenatchee Valley College. One away in the top of the second. Ball 1 to the lefty. Laying off a breaking ball that started in the zone. Broke late, missing low. 1-0. Sprayed to dead center. Adjusting onto it right in front of the warning tracks, Wattis. Two outs in the top of the second. Here's Derek Almeida. Almeida, Fresno State committee, spent 2 years at Citrus College. Fastball missing in for ball 1. Almeida at .376 in 48 games for Citrus College this past season. A lot of Southern California junior college players in the WCL. We're seeing him early. Breaking ball misses low. He saw his assistant coach over the weekend, Donald Bray, head coach of the Lefties. Chris Cota has been a longtime head coach at College of the Canyons. 2-0. In the air, left field, deep left field. At the wall, it's out of here. Poffenroth took a leap. Nothing he can do about it. Almeida crushes his first homer of the year. Yakima Valley takes a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Silencing this exuberant Raptors crowd. A towering fly ball just snuck out of here. Fastball missing up and away for ball 1. Almeida. It's his first of the year. He had 4 in the spring. 1-0. Curveball misses outside at 69. 2-0 now to Levi Sotomayor. 2-0 from Schmidt. Outside. 3-0 now. Schmidt's in danger of giving up his first walk. Strike one. Sotomayor out of Pacific in California. Plays in the West Coast Conference. Originally from Reno, Nevada. 3-1. Struck well, right center field. Farrell has a beat on it. Makes the catch to end the inning. Derek Almeida providing the boom for the Pippins in the top of the second. Crushes his first homer. Middle second here in Ridgefield. Pippins lead 1-0.
Switchfoot, coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at alaneresort.com. Switchfoot, live.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like two dogs like, we're trying. And you're like, oh.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at alaneresort.com or ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
Gavin Poffenroth leads off for the Raptors in the bottom of the second inning. Yakima Valley leads 1-0 off the solo homer from Derek Almeida. Followed by Brock Lightgib and Jaden Nakamura. Jake Cummins making his second start of the year. Righty at Coppin State. Pippins trying to tie up this series. Raptors won last night 4-1. Strike one to Poffenroth. Poffenroth looking for his next home. Spent the past couple years at Skagit Valley College. Skies one to shallow left field. Emery Henderson makes the catch in left center. One away. Here's Brock Lightgib. Lightgib coming to the plate for the first time. Making his debut. The Michigan Wolverine. Played sparingly this season for the Wolverines. 0 for 8. 5 Ks in 10 games. Joins a couple of Michigan Wolverines here. Takes the fastball for strike one. Other Wolverines include Justin Brown and Cade Ladahoff. Ladahoff playing first base tonight for Ridgefield. 0-1. Lightgib from the northwest, just south in Portland. Cummings spikes his 0-1 in front of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pippins lead at 1-0. Lightgib from an athletic family, 1-1. Breaking ball called for strike two. Had two brothers who played up at UW. Jake, currently on the team for the Huskies, and then Brandon graduated. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Cumming blew the heater by him. His third K. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. That brings up the second baseman, Jaden Nakamura. Nakamura, another local product from Portland suburb of Beaverton. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Down in the dirt. He'll step out of the box, clear his head, 0-1. Nakamura did not play in the Port Angeles series. Playing in his first game in almost a week. Has himself a base hit. Sends it into center. Nakamura with the second Raptors hit of the game. With 1 on and 2 outs, here's Reed Farrell. Reed Farrell getting his first start at the Rourke. Joined the team before the Port Angeles series, originally from Santa Clarita, California. Rising junior, spent 2 years at College of the Canyons playing for Raptors head coach Chris Cota. Bouncing the first pitch he sees, high to third for Ahata. Plays it off the hop, throws out Farrell. Raptors trying to run her on. Jay Cummings throwing 2 scoreless innings. Yakima Valley leads 1-0 after 2.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A-Lene Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out The Current, C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
In today.
Bring the whole squad out to Little League Night tomorrow, June 11th, the series finale against the Pippins. Every Little Leaguer who wears their team jersey will receive free general admission. Additionally, the first 300 fans inside the ballpark will receive a Raptors trading pack featuring 2026 players, thanks to Peace Health, a proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors. Top of the third inning, the 9-hole hitter, Derek Hurtado, leads off for Yakima Valley. Pippins lead 1-0 thanks to the solo homer from Derek Almeida last inning. Cole Schmidt from George Fox. Raptors starter back on the hill. First pitch to the lefty Hurtado. Slider misses low for ball 1. Hurtado from Cal State San Bernardino. Playing in his second game this summer for Yakima Valley. Schmidt's 1-0. Sent a towering fly ball. Foul to the right side. One. Hurtado at .242 for Cal State San Bernardino this year. 17 starts, appeared in 47 games. Schmidt's 1-1. Bounce to first. Lotta Huff flips to Schmidt, sliding into first in time. Hurtado's out on the 3-1 putout. Close play at first. Always the gutsy head first slide into first. One away, back to the top of the order. Here's Tyson Miller. Tyson Miller reached on the air, but the third baseman Nagler in the top of the first. Show and bunt again, pulls back, takes ball 1 outside. Miller, a Cal State Bakersfield Roadrunner. It's 1-0. Sent foul to the left side. Miller originally from Cerritos, California. Hit .348 this year for the Roadrunners. Limited playing time, only 4 starts. 1-1. Curveball floats in there, misses outside. 2-1. Pippins lead 1-0. One out in the top of the third. 2-1 from Schmidt. Popped foul. Miller was a late scratch. Jay O'Neill started last night's game. Was initially slotted into center field and leading off. He's feeling sore today. Late change. Miller got on in his first trip. Schmidt's 2-2. Fastball missing high. Full count. Abel Ramos is on deck. Both teams with 2 hits. Schmidt's 3-2. Breaking ball misses outside. Miller's on once again. This time reaching on a walk. Here's Daichi Forahara. Steps in for the second time. Forahara grounded into a double play in his first AB. Forahara at a Southwestern Oregon college. Off to a hot start this summer, hitting .424. Throwing over to first. Tyson Miller, 3 for 4, stolen bases on the year. Stole 4 bags in the spring. First pitch, there he goes, breaking ball dug up. Throw was to the left of second. Peraza couldn't handle it. Nakamura fields it, playing backup. Miller's still second. Now the Pippins with a runner at second with 1 out. Raptors were ready for it. Couldn't stop him. Miller at second now. Pitch was a strike, 0-1 to Forahara. Popped up, out of play to the right side. Oh, 2. Forahara, the solo homer yesterday. The only run for the Pippins in their 4-1 loss. He's down 0-2 here. Ripped. Backhanded by Nagler at third. Throws across the diamond. Got him by a half step. Close play, but in time for out number 2. Here's Abel Ramos at the first hit of the game for Yakima Valley. Singled back in the first. That's where he was stranded. As a runner at second base. Chance to extend this lead for the Pippins. Ramos at a Western Oklahoma State college. Steps in from the right side. Down in the dirt. McCluskey kept it close. Ball 1. Ramos came into the game in .313. Did not play in a game in 2026 at Western Oklahoma State College. Joined by a couple teammates, outfielder Luis Garcia, who started in the left last night. Then a right-handed pitcher, Dan Bradley. 1-0. Called for strike 1 at the bottom of the zone. One and 1 to the Venezuelan catcher. 2 down, top of the second. Schmidt looks to second before he comes home. Curveball fouled off Ramos' foot. One, 2 as Ramos hops around. That's a stinger. Trying to walk it off. Home plate umpire Jim Courtney gives him a minute, talking to him. Ramos can get on here. Cam Flex on deck. 1-2. Miller's at second. Schmidt fires the 1-2. Miller takes off, is Blute behind the mound. Going to be a tough play. No play for Peraza. Deekson looks to third. Miller stays close. The infield single puts runners at first and third with 2 outs and extends the top of the third. Just no play to be made for the shortstop, Peraza. Now runners at the corners for Cam Fleck. Fleck's 0 for 1, ball 1. Ramos takes off for second. Raptors will give it to him. Now runners at second and third with 2 outs, 1-0. Fleck's 0 for 1, he flew out to right in his first at-bat. Pippins lead 1-0. Looking to extend this lead. Strike 1. Cam Fleck at Chandler Gilbert Community College. Had a solid year, hit .324 and 188 at-bats. 8 homers and 46 driven in. 1-1. Curveball misses up and in for ball 2. Cole Schmidt trying to get out of the top of the third. Two on scoring position, 2 down, 2-1. Fly to right, Farrell drifting back, makes the catch to end the inning. Yakima Valley strands runners on second and third. Cole Schmidt gets out of it, puts up a 0. We're through 2.5 in Ridgefield. The Pippins lead 1-0.
Today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
2 comedic icons. One hilarious night, Dana Carvey.
Who's that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
Bottom of the third inning. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Yakima Valley leads 1-0. Hit runners on second and third to end the top half of the inning. Cole Schmidt got Cam Fleck to fly out to right to get out of the frame. The Raptors at the top of the order coming to the plate. Jason Egler, Michael Peraza, and Cade Ladehoff. Raptors trying to get on the board. They've had hits in each of the first 2 innings. Left 2 on in the first and 1 in the second. Raptors in sole possession of first place in the West Coast League South. Sitting at 7-3. Very tight though. Yakima Valley a game back at 6-4. Jake Cummings starts Nagler off at strike 1. Going breaking ball, first pitch. Nagler singled in his first at bat. Fouls off the first one, or second one. 0-2. Nagler out of Ridgeview High School in Bend. Taps home plate with his bat. Down 0-2. Reach to get a hold of it. Bounce off the backstop, runs down to first. Ramos retires him. Cummings strikes out his 4th. One away from Michael Peraza. Peraza was the first strikeout victim. Raptors down 1-0. First pitch from Cumming. He's in there for strike one. Outside corner at 92. Good spot. That is really tough for a left-handed hitter. Not what he's looking for early in the count. 0-1. That's low. 1 ball and 1 strike to Perazo. One. There's a strike. Dowding up in the outside border for strike 2. Cumming made 8 starts for Coppin State. Evenly used. 9 appearances out of the bullpen. 1-2's in the dirt for ball 2. 46 innings pitched. Had a 1-8 record. 2.70 whip though. Coaches and GMs looking more and more at stats like whip, opposing average, compared to metrics like ERA, and then same for hitting. Not average isn't as important where they're looking at slugging and OBP. Or OPS. Ball 2. Who's the NEC Pitcher of the Week back in March. His first year at Coppin State. 3-2. Perazo drops one into left. Fought off a fastball at the top of the zone. First hit of the game for Perazo. He's on with 1 out. Wakes up this crowd here at the box level at the Rourke. Loudest we've heard them all night. Here's Cade Ladahoff. Ladahoff, the first baseman from Michigan. Perazo dives back into first. Low throw. Walker scooped it up and overthrows it back to Cumming. First pitch to Ladahoff. Fastball called for strike 1. Cumming is sat in the low 90s, 90 to 93 with his fastball all night. Out for his 3rd inning. 4 strikeouts. Trying to get through this 4th. That misses outside. A ball and a strike. Zach Wattis is on deck. Cade Ladahoff, the 3-hole hitter of the Ridgefield lineup. Biggest crowd of the year for the Raptors. Trying to give their fans something to cheer about. Bounce foul, 1-2. It's long lines to get in here. Largest compilation of anthem singers so far this season. Took up from the first base line to the third base line. Kids from Ridgefield School District, 1-2. Perazo takes off. Ladahoff strikes out. For out number 2, it sailed into center field. Miller crashed on the backup, bobbled it. Perazo stays at second. Ladahoff strikes out. Perazo swipes second base. 4th stolen base for Perazo. Here's Zach Wattis. Wattis struck out in the 1st. The runner in scoring position. First time the Raptors have had a runner in scoring position. Up and away. Change up at 83 for ball 1. Wattis started his career at TCU. Transferred from Fort Worth after 1 year, then went back home. Played at Central Arizona. He spent his first year at Loyola Marymount, 1-0. Struck well, right field. At the fence, it's out of here, onto the berm. Wattis goes yard, his 2nd of the year, giving the Raptors a 2-1 lead. A line shot, get out of here in a hurry. Puts the Raptors in front. 325 feet, 92 off the bat. Ridgefield with their first lead of the game. Here's Reagan McCluskey. McCluskey one hops it to short. Fleck to first, throws him out. The Raptors tack on to their West Coast leading 11th home run of the season. Second bomb of the year for Wattis. Puts the Raptors up 2-1 going into the fourth.
I'm hopped up on my third energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers. If you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess. Give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Ryan McCluskey into the game for Cole Schmidt. The Raptors call to the bullpen. Ridgefield leads thanks to the two-run homer. Fouling off the first pitch is Walker. Jackson Walker steps in. Walker's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. McCluskey, the big right-hander from Camas, Washington, pitches at Northwestern Oklahoma State. Spent his first 2 years at Lower Columbia College in Longview. Fastball high for ball one. McCluskey making his team leading 5th appearance. Didn't pitch in the Port Angeles series. 3.38 ERA, 5 1/3 innings pitched. Up high. Missing on the off speed for ball two. The Raptors bullpen's been really good the past 4 games. 2-1. Fastball missing high for ball 3. The past 4 games, 16 1/3 innings pitched, only 3 earned runs given up by Raptors relievers. A far cry from the shaky issues against Nanaimo and Kamloops. 3-1. Sky to center. Wattis drifts over into left center to make the catch. 1 away. Another fly out for Walker. Here's Malachi Emery Henderson. Raptors lead this one 2-1. The Pippins got their run on a solo blast from Derek Almeida. Strike 1 to Emery Henderson. Raptors did their damage on a 2-run shot from Wattis. 0 to Emery Henderson. Fastball away for ball 1. The Pippins left fielder from Linwood, Washington, looking for a home this year. Has some pop in that bat. Tied for the NWAC lead with 9 homers in 2026. Swings through the off speed. 8-mile-an-hour drop. The previous 2 pitches. 1-2. One-two to the lefty. Changeup misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Emery Henderson making his 6th start of the year. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3. Emery Henderson flew out to center in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for McClaskey. First strikeout of the game for the Raptors. Cole Schmidt goes 3 innings, gives up 3 hits, allows only 1 run, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. His team in front 2-1. Another quality outing for Cole Schmidt. Lasted longer out of the bullpen Saturday night. Fouled away, went 4 1/3 in the 3-1 win over Port Angeles. Got dicey though. The lefties had the winning run at the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. But Schmidt bared down, got the Raptors to the finish line. 0-1 to Derek Almeida. Fastball high for ball 1. Derek Almeida got the Pippins on the board with the homer to left field in the 2nd. One for McClaskey, bounced up the middle, snagged by Perazo, throws him out. Good range by Perazo, taking a hit away from Almeida. 1-2-3, top of the 4th inning for Ryan McClaskey. Raptors lead at 2-1.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Jake Cumming goes back to work for his 4th inning. Giving up 4 hits. He lost the lead in the bottom of the 3rd. 2-run shot from Zach Wattis. Put Ridgefield in front 2-1. He has 6 strikeouts though. Worked pretty quick, 45 pitches, 32 strikes, 4 hits. He'll face Gavin Poffenroth, Brock Lightgib, and Jaden Nakamura. Gavin Poffenroth flew out to left. There is action in the Yakima Valley bullpen, and arms starting to get warm. Playing some light catch. We'll keep an eye on that. First pitch slider misses inside for ball 1. Poffenroth, the local kid from Vancouver, Washington, graduated from Skyview High School. 1-0. Popped up and out of play. Didn't play in 2026. At 270 back in 25, had a homer and 31 RBIs. 20 walks to 25 strikeouts, nearly 1-to-1 ratio. Sees the ball well. He's kept that up to start the summer. 3 walks to 2 strikeouts. Ball too low. Poffenroth spent the past couple years at Skagit Valley College. Hitting .368 so far. Holds up. Thomas Glynn, the base umpire, confirms it. 3-1 now. Played for the Cowlitz Black Bears last year, just up the road. Ball 4. Works a walk to get things going in the bottom of the 4th. Poffenroth is on for the first time tonight. That's the first walk given up by Cumming. Here's Brock Lightgib. Lightgib in his Raptors debut out of Michigan. Struck out in the 2nd. Back home in the Northwest, originally from Portland. Takes the curveball for strike 1. Lightgib didn't play very much for Michigan this year. Only 8 at-bats. A 1. Reached for it. Fooled again on the breaking ball. Played in 24 games as a freshman in 2024. Started 24, appeared in 34. Both of his brothers played college ball up at Washington. Third is playing shallow. Ball 1, back pick to first. Forhada playing even to the bag. 1-2 to Lightgib. Jaden Nakamura's on deck. Middle infielders at double play depth. Raptors lead 2-1. Fly to right field. Hurtado makes the catch for out number 1. 1 down and 1 on for Jaden Nakamura, the second baseman for Iowa Western Community College. Nakamura, another local product from Beaverton, Oregon. Bats left, throws right. Back in the lineup tonight after not playing for nearly a week. Fouls the first pitch off the catcher Ramos' mask. 0-1. Nakamura singled in his first trip. And a base hit to center back in the 2nd. Raptors lead 2-1. Game 2 of 3. The Raptors trying to clinch this series. Moved to 8-3 on the year. Pippins can climb right back to the top of the WCL South with the win. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nakamura hit .357 his freshman year for the Reavers. Iowa Western, the powerhouse junior college every year. They're sending a couple guys to D1 schools. Nakamura trying to adjourn that list. 0-2. Cumming fires. Nakamura lays off the breaking ball outside for ball 1. Poffenroth's at first, 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. 55th pitch coming up for Jake Cumming. Coming out of Coppin State. 1-2. Off the plate for ball 2. Bringing the heat there at 93. Pippins have 1 run on 3 hits. Raptors have 2 runs on 4 hits. Both runs coming off home runs. Almeida crushed one back in the second, a solo shot. 2-2. Down in the dirt for ball 3. Zach Wattis at Alola Marymount put the Raptors up with a 2-run homer last inning. Three-two. Called strike 3. Coming, rings up Nakamura on the heater. 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. Late call from home plate umpire Jim Courtney. Nakamura was getting ready to toss his bat. 7th K for Cumming. And he's talking to Yakima Valley head coach Kyle Crustangle. Having an issue with his glasses. Something going on there. Papa Murphy's is the official pizza sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors. The best bake, fresh made, take and bake pizza from hot from your oven. Visit the Ridgefield location at Pioneer Village for love at 425 degrees. Cumming gets his glasses back. 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. Cumming went 5 innings last Wednesday in the Pippins 3-2 win over the Drifters. 6 Ks, scoreless work. His team down 2-1. Trying to keep it that way. For Reed Farrell. Takes a first pitch strike. Check swing didn't matter. First pitch breaking ball. Farrell's committed to Fresno State. Spent 2 years at College of the Canyon. Originally from Santa Clarita, California. Said he lived at home. School was just 5 minutes away. His family could go to every game. Plunked on the helmet. Home plate umpire says he hit it off his bat. Yeah, foul ball. Couldn't get that bat down. So a wild pitch goes down as a strike. Up near Farrell's head, he's down 0-2. Farrell's 0 for 1 tonight. Fought off, it's still 0-2. Farrell's future roommate at Fresno State, playing second base for Yakima Valley, Derek Almeida. Both guys played junior college ball. Farrell at College of the Canyons, and then Almeida at Citrus College. A couple of future Bulldogs on the field. 0-2. Poffenroth's at first. Line to left. Emery Henderson's right there. Cumming works through a scoreless 4th. His team down 2-1.
Switchfoot. Coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALNAResort.com. Switchfoot. Live.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You're like,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom.
it's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can make it custom tailored. Windshields or rock chips or any shattered mess, give us a call at Hampton Auto Glass.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Don't forget, kids, to walk back to your seats when you get off the field. Thank you.
Extended break in between the fourth and fifth innings. Fifth inning stretch time. The kids in attendance for Ridgefield School District night had a chance to sing the fifth inning stretch song, not once, but twice, extending it, hoping to will this Raptors team to clinch this series. Game 2 of 3 tonight. The Raptors holding on to a 2-1 lead. Raptors bullpen's been good. It's going to be stressed tonight. Ryan McClaskey came in last inning, worked through a scoreless fourth. McClaskey, he threw 4 times in the first 10 days of the season. He got a break, did not pitch this weekend against Port Angeles. McClaskey last pitched 8 days ago in the Raptors' 7-3 loss against Kamloops. Levi Sotomayor leads off, followed by Derek Hurtado. Then the leadoff hitter, Tyson Miller. Home plate umpire now gesturing towards the Raptors dugout. Jim Courtney behind the plate. Thomas Glynn, the base umpire. McClaskey, redshirt sophomore. From down the road in Camas. Nails Sotomayor on the first pitch. That puts a runner on. That brings up Derek Hurtado, the right fielder. Hurtado grounded out to first last trip. Top of the 5th inning. Raptors in front 2-1. Strike one. Nice response. Around the West Coast League, Victoria took care of Edmonton. That's where the Yakima Valley will be this weekend. Kamloops leads Port Angeles 5-1. 0-1. Jam shot to short. Perazzo throws out Hurtado. Not hit hard enough for 2. Raptors will take the 1. Sotomayor moves to second. Back to the top of the order. Here's Tyson Miller. Walla Walla leads Kelowna 1-0. They're in the bottom of the 4th. Down in Corvallis, Marion up 2-1 on the Knights. Nanaimo leading Bellingham 2-1. Bottom 4 there in Bellingham. Wenatchee leads Springfield 5-0. Ball 1 outside. The Raptors keeping an eye on what's going on in the West Coast League. I know it's early, but the first seed at the end of the first half of the season clinches a spot in the playoffs. Raptors, albeit early, have an early edge. 7-3, holding down that first place spot. 1-0, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out and a runner in scoring position for Miller. Miller from Cal State Bakersfield. McClaskey looks to second as 1-1. Runs inside for ball 2. Miller, the rising sophomore from Southern California, graduated from Richard Garr High School in Cerritos, originally from Long Beach. Sotomayor was hit on the first pitch of this inning. 2-1. Shot foul onto the berm. Foul territory on the left side. Raptors lead 2-1. Out hitting the Pippins 4-3. Derek Almeida's solo homer has been the only source of offensive production for the Pippins. Down in the dirt for ball 3. Full count. Ridgefield is a tight 2-1 lead. 3-2. McClaskey fires. Misses inside for ball 4. Now runners on first and second for Daichi Forahata. Tyler Jackson, the assistant out of Eastern Oregon. Coaching there. Just finished up his first year. Spent time coaching in the Diamondbacks organization. Helped out with the Hillsboro Hops. Works with the pitchers. Throws BP for the Raptors. Pitched at Oregon State in the 2010s during their dominant run. But with 1 out, Yakima Valley is runners on first and second. Ryan McClaskey in his second inning of work. Had a smooth first inning, 1-2-3. Making his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Forahata. 0 for 2 tonight. He has some pop. Crushed a home run last night. First pitch. Taken for strike 1. Change up at 84. Forahata's 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play and grounded out to third. Sotomayor's at second. Miller's at first. 0-1. Runs outside for ball 1. Forahata from Southwestern Oregon College. 1 away. His team's down 2-1. Softly dribbled to short. Peraza goes to second for one. It's called on the transfer. They get the out at second. Nakamura was trying to turn two, couldn't get it out of his glove. The middle runner is out on the force, but the tying run's at third base, and the catcher Abel Ramos coming to the plate. The Raptors fortunate. The base umpire Thomas Glynn saw it that way. Swing and a miss. Forjat is at first. Sotomayor is at third. 0-1 to Ramos. Tying run 90 feet away. Back up the middle. That's going to sneak into center field. Ramos ties the game up with the 2-out RBI single. His 5th RBI of the season. 3rd hit of the game. Ramos comes up huge for Yakima Valley. Fastball in the middle of the plate, right on time. Sends it straight to center. Ramos having himself a game. Strike one to Cam Fleck. Fleck's the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 so far. 2-2. Massive lead at first for Ramos, not being held. Rolled to third. Foul. That could have been dangerous for the Raptors. Oh, 2. Oh, 2 to Fleck. That pitch misses way outside for ball one. Fleck from the Grand Canyon State. Playing at Chandler Gilbert Community College, originally from Peoria. The Valley of the Sun native. Coming north for the summer, 1-2. Down in the dirt, ball 2. Fleck thought about it. Two. McClaskey trying to keep this thing tied. Forjat is at second. Ball 3 high. Ramos is at first. Full count. Runners will be on the move. Yakima Valley just tied the game up. 3-2. 3-2, bounce to third. Nagler gets the Raptors out of the inning. But Abel Ramos comes through in the clutch with his 3rd hit of the game, his biggest one so far, an RBI single with 2 outs. Ties the game up at 2. We're halfway home. Still no difference in this one. 2-2 between the Pippins and the Raptors.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
The Pippins bats tie it up for their starter. Jake Cummings still out there, returning for his 5th inning of work, giving up 4 hits. We're squared up, halfway home here. Top of the order, coming to the plate. Jace Nagler takes ball 1. Nagler's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Cummings has 7 strikeouts in this one. 65 pitches, 4 hits, giving up 2 runs. That's a strike to Nagler. There's been action in the Yakima Valley bullpen. We'll see how long Cummings goes. Slider called for strike 2. Not what Nagler is looking for. 2-2 game. First run scored, not via the home run. Bouncer up the middle from Ramos, got the job done. Sliced the other way, fouled off. Abel Ramos is 3 for 3 in this one. Had the 2-out RBI single to knot it up at 2. Pippins had a solo homer back in the 2nd inning from Almeida. Raptors had a 2-run homer from Zach Wattis in the 3rd. 1-2. Off the plate. Evens up the count at 2-2. Nagler from Eastern Oregon. Had a great year. 2-2. Extends his arms to get it. Sends it in the air to shallow center. Miller jogs in to make the grab. 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Nagler's 1 for 3. Here's the Sac State shortstop. Peraza's 1 for 2. Like Nagler's first 2 trips, a strikeout and a single. Ball 1 outside. Fastball missing outside. 2 balls and no strikes, and these teams gridlocked. 2-2, both with 4 hits. Raptors have 1 error tonight. 2-0. That's in there for a strike. Coming at 7 strikeouts. McClaskey had 1. Schmidt had none. Both pitchers not surrendering walks. That's low for ball 3. McClaskey and Schmidt both gave up 1. Cumming surrendered 1 walk. The 71st pitch on the way. 3-1. Off the plate for ball 4. Barrazo draws a 1-out walk. Cade Ladahoff digs in for the 3rd time. The Michigan first baseman's 0 for 1. Struck out in the 3rd, and he was hit by a pitch in the 1st. Righty-righty matchup. Fouls off the first one. Ladahoff from Bradenton, Florida. Graduated from the prestigious prep school IMG Academy. Came into the game hitting an even 300. going into his senior year in Ann Arbor. Tears into this one. High drive to left field. Emery Henderson is under it to make the catch on the warning track. Long throw to first. Perazo treks back in safely. Lodahoff swathed it high in the air. Just missed it. The high curveball met it. Just hit it too high. Fouled off by Wattis. A 1. 2 down now. A ball and a strike. Wattis with a 2-run homer back in the third. Second of the year. On to the Berman right. Perazo on the move. It's a ball outside. Throws on time. Throws out Perazo. Trying to swipe second. Ramos cuts him down to end the bottom of the 5th inning. No runs. Nobody left on base. Cumming works around the 1-out walk. We're through 6 in Ridgefield. Knotted up at 2 apiece.
2 comedic icons. One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's not special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
C-Train is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud
Getting top of the 6th underway, first baseman number 12, Jackson Walker.
C-Train is your public.
Top of the 6th inning, Ryan McClaskey at a Northwestern Oklahoma State. On the hill. Walker sends it in the air to right field. Running on to make the catch is Farrell. 1 out. Quick first out. Here's Malachi Emery Henderson. 2-2 game. Emery Henderson's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Good start. Schmidt went 3 innings. McClaskey came in the 4th. 1-2-3 in his first frame. Ran into some issues. Gave up a run in the 5th. 0-1. Fouled back 0-2. Got Walker to fly out on the first pitch he saw. He's in front 0-2 on Emery Henderson. Derek Almeida on deck. The Raptors live stream is presented by HTG. McClaskey's 0-2, misses outside for ball 1. McClaskey made 20 appearances, 29 innings pitched this past spring for Northwestern Oklahoma State. He's a returner to the Raptors. Made 16 appearances last year for Ridgefield. Fouls it off his leg. Emery Henderson's bat's matching his cleats. Rocking the green and pink. Little off tune with the Pippins uniform. It looks good though. Bringing the personal gear, 1-2. Off the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with 4 hits. Tied at 2. Jake Cummings gone through 5. Will he come out for the 6th? 2-2. Way upstairs at 88. Raptors bullpen. It's been tough as nails the past week. Riding a remarkable 18 1/3, giving up only 4 innings in that stretch. Check swing. Yes, he did. Second strikeout for McClaskey. Second total. Got Cole Schmidt, an anomaly. No strikeouts in his 3 innings for the Raptors starter tonight. 2 down. Nobody on for Derek Almeida. Almeida at Citrus College. Foul back. Tied the game on a solo bomb to left in the 2nd. It's first of the summer. Top 6. Sun still shining. Some shadows starting to appear on the left side. In foul territory. 0-1 breaking ball misses low. Almeida came into the game in 2:31. 3 for 13. He's 1 for 2 with the homer and the ground out. All-Western State Conference from Citrus in 2026. Hit 376, 0-1. Spoiled foul, 1-2. One, 2. Slider misses away. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Almeida. Levi Sotomayor is on deck. 2 outs and nobody on. Glove comes down. McClaskey's 2-2. Fastball misses high. Almeida. There's definitely a part of his mind that thought he just got rung up. Full count. Fastball missing just in. Not that time. Drops the curveball in there. McClaskey's third strikeout. 1, 2, 3 in the sixth. He's come in and thrown 3 strong innings of relief. 5.5 complete. Still tied up at 2. Wadis, McCluskey, Poffenroth coming to the plate for the Raptors when we come back.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out the current C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
I'm hopped up on my third energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A-Lene Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
When you need short-term...
Jake Cumming won't get his second win of the year, but he gives the Pippins 5 strong innings, gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, strikes out 7 Raptors. He'll pick up a no decision. This game tied 2-2 when he exits and hands the ball to Bo Lloyd. Lloyd making his second appearance of the year, originally from Apple Valley, California, the righty from Citrus Valley College. Through 3 innings, struck out 4 of scoreless work on Saturday against Marion. The Pippins trying to keep pace with the Raptors, a game back in the WCL South standings. Ridgefield 7-3, Yakima Valley 6-4. Zach Wadis leads off for the Raptors. Wadis was at the plate when Peraza was thrown out trying to steal second, and in the bottom of the 5th. Steps in from the left side. Lloyd's first pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Wadis put Ridgefield in front with a 2-run homer back in the 3rd. Line drive to right field. Landing in the berm seats. Biggest crowd of the year on hand tonight. Ball 2 outside. Ridgefield School District night. All students and teachers got in free by showing their student ID or staff badge. 2-0. They got a good game. 2-2 between 2 of the top teams in the WCL South. That's outside for ball 3. Cumming only gave up 2 walks. Struck out 7 in 77 pitches. Lloyd's a two-way player. Just lost Wadis. 4-pitch walk to start his outing. Lloyd's 0 for 3 in the season. That brings up the catcher, Reagan McCluskey, Tennessee native, Dallas Baptist Patriot. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch. Wattis takes off. Pitch skips in there. Almeida couldn't handle it. Stolen base for Wattis. Breaks out the double play. Wattis 6'4", really runs well. 1-0 to McCluskey. Steps off and throws to second. McCluskey 0 for 2 tonight. 5 for 28 to start the season. Didn't play in 2026. One-0. Swing and a miss. Redshirted DBU. Really credits this year. Got used to the college game. Got stronger. Bigger. Said he's going to be ready to compete for a starting job next year. 1-1. Goes again. The throw to third. Not in time. Wattis swipes second and third. His 5th and 6th bags. And the Raptors have a runner at third base with nobody out. The infield comes in. McCluskey's going to have to punch it through the infield or send a fly ball to the outfield. A lot of green all around. 1-2. Well, he struck him out. Ramos fields, fires, throws to first, sits down McCluskey. One away, and they keep that runner at third base. Big first out. Here's Gavin Poffenroth. McCluskey strikes out for the second time. Chased a breaking ball in the dirt. Poffenroth's 0 for 1. Infield remains in. Curveball bounced foul. Poffenroth looking for a home next year. He started the summer off nice. Hitting .368. 4 RBIs. Making his 6th start. Wattis is at third. 0-1. Low for ball one. Two-two game. Raptors trying to break this tie. Lloyd's 1-1. Misses outside for ball 2. Nice block by Ramos. Wattis reached on a walk. He stole second and third. 2-1. Infield remains in. Lloyd's 2-1. Upstairs. 3-1. Now the Pippins manager, Kyle Christangle, talking with home plate umpire Jim Courtney. 3-1 count. Big pitch coming in a 2-2 game. In the middle stages, bottom 6. Raptors score both of their runs on a 2-run homer from Zach Wattis. Yakima Valley scored in the second on a solo homer from Almeida. They added one in the 5th to tie it up. Leadoff hit by pitch comes around to score. 3-1. Infield stays in. Biggest at bat of this game to date. 3-1 to Poffenroth. Infield's in, 1 out. Tie game, runner on third. Outside, strike one. Fastball at 86. Big full count. McCluskey struck out for out number one. Poffenroth. Oh, it's a huge 3-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball bounced foul. Poffenroth slowing down his swing, trying to stay towards the middle. Fly ball. Ground ball, get it to the outfield, bring that run in some way. Slider misses away. Ball four. Poffenroth works a long count, gets on base with a one-out walk. Runners on first and third for Brock Lightgib. Lightgib comes to the plate in a big spot. His first game of the summer. Redshirt junior, Jesuit High alum from Portland. Has runners at the corners with one out in this 2-2 game. Fastball up and away for ball one. Bo Lloyd in his first inning of work. His 10th pitch coming up. And a mound visit for Yakima Valley. Ethan Salscheider out to talk things over with the infield. Spent the last 4 years pitching for the Pippins. Threw 125 innings in his career for Yakima Valley. 2-2 game. It's been as tightly competitive as any home game we've seen this year. Not a lot of offense. They've come almost entirely from the long ball. Almeida solo homer in the second for Yakima Valley to open up the scoring. Zach Wattis took the lead on a 2-run homer in the third. He's standing on third base. Drew the walk to start this inning, stole second. McCluskey struck out swinging, and Poffenroth worked a walk. Runners on first and third. The 1-0. Called strike one. 1-1 to Lightgib. Lightgib didn't have a hit this season for the Wolverines. 0 for 8 on the year in a big spot. Fly to right field and slicing out of play. One, two. Well, how big would a strikeout be for Lloyd? Lloyd making his 4th appearance of the year. He's given up 1 run. 1-2. Yes, he went. Lightgib strikes out for out number 2. 2 huge strikeouts. Runners still on first and third. The line moves to Jaden Nakamura, the Iowa Western Community College second baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Go ahead run at third. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball one, back pink, gets past the first baseman Walker into right field, and that brings in a run. The Raptors go in front 3-2. A gutsy back pick from Ramos backfires. Ridgefield goes in front. Watt is scoring on the E2. Poffenroth moves to second, 1-0. Fastball up high for ball 2. Ridgefield goes ahead. A deflating error from Ramos. Can the Raptors add on? 2-0 to Nakamura. Curveball low for ball 3. Two outs. The Raptors had Wattis get on with the walk to lead off this inning. Stole second and third. Had him at third with nobody out. McCluskey struck out. 3-0. Outside for ball 4. Bottom of the 6th continues. Poffenroth drew a walk. Leigib had runners at first and third with 1 down. He struck out swinging. But that run comes into score when Ramos tries to backpick Poffenroth, throws it away into right field. Nakamura drew a walk. Here's Reed Farrell. Farrell was fooled. Chases a pitch in the dirt. It's for strike 1. Farrell joined the team last week. Made his debut on Saturday against the lefties. Went 0 for 2. 0-1. That's high for ball 1. Farrell's 0 for 2 tonight. Making his first start for Ridgefield. Raptors lead 3-2. Bottom of the 6th. Nakamura's at first. Poffenroth at second. 1-1. Line caught in a sliding stop by Fleck. But the Raptors take a 3-2 lead on a catastrophic 2-out error by the catcher Ramos. Throws it away into right field. The leadoff walk comes around to score, allowing Ridgefield to take a 3-2 lead going to the 7th.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
While the world around us is always changing, we stay focused on what matters. At Peace Health, we've offered hope, healing, and peace to Washington since 1890. Our care teams listen to your needs, take time to understand what matters to you, and treat you with the same respect and devotion that has guided us for generations. Peace Health, here for you today, tomorrow, always. Learn more at peacehealth.org.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALenaResort.com. A Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
Nikki Glazer, the Stunning Tour.
We are the only animal species.
Nikki.
Ridgefield takes a 3-2 lead off an unearned run in the bottom of the 6th inning. Noah Cokes takes over, making his 3rd appearance of the year. The Vancouver native pitches at Paradise Valley Community College in Scottsdale, Arizona. He'll face 8-9-1-2. Levi Sotomayor leads off for Yakima Valley. The Raptors in front. Scored their first run since the 3rd inning. Sotomayor is 0 for 1. Cokes making his 3rd appearance of the season. The Raptors have the edge. Can their bullpen hold it? They've been superb the last 5 games. First pitch to Sotomayor. Fouled back. Koch's made 16 appearances in his freshman year at Paradise Valley. 3-3 in 22 2/3 innings. His two-seam fastball sits 86 to 89. Can touch into the lower 90s. He also can flash a slider, two-seam, and a changeup. Big right-hander standing 6'8". 0-1 on Sotomayor. Off the plate for ball 1. Sotomayor out of Pacific in California, originally from Reno, Nevada. His first year at the D1 level at 275 in 23 games played. 1-1. Golfs it in the shallow left center. That's going to get down for a hit. He's digging for 2. The throw to second has him. Cuts him down. Sotomayor trying to get greedy. Thrown out at second. Found some turf in between Poffenroth, Wattis, and Perazo in shallow left center. He thought he was going to catch the Raptors sleeping. They sniff it out. Big first out, keeping that leadoff man off the bases. So a base hit. And then 9-4. Ball 1 to Derek Hurtado. You may look back later in this one. Would have been the tying run. So we're getting into the late stages of this one. Top of the 7th, 1 down. You don't like to give away outs. 1-0 to Hurtado. Curveball misses outside for ball 2. Hurtado out of Cal State San Bernardino. Rising senior. Spent time at Riverside City College, 2 years there, and then spent a season at Mount San Jacinto. Breaking ball misses low. It's 3-0 now. Spent his first year in San Bernardino at the D2 level at 242. Koch's 3-0. Misses high. That's ball 4. Quick walk to Hurtado. Now runner on first with 1 out. Now the Raptors very fortunate they were able to get Sotomayor out. Could have had runners on first and second with nobody out versus the 1 on and 1 out. Back to the top of the order. Here's Tyson Miller. Koch looks in. This is outside for ball 1. Tyson Miller inserted into the lineup. He was a late scratch, playing in place of Jay O'Neill. O'Neill started last night's game. We're 1 for 5. O'Neill did. Miller trying to keep the line moving. The Raptors lead 3-2. 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Miller from Long Beach, California. He's been on in all 3 plate appearances. Ball 2 outside. Miller reached on an error back in the top of the 1st inning. And a slow chopper to third. Nagler threw it away. Or Nagler couldn't field it. Couldn't get out of his glove, actually. And he's walking the past 2. Swing and a miss. Hurtado bouncing around at first base. Two one. Scampers up the first base line. Hurtado takes off late. Lodahoff or Cokes didn't crash. The ball rolled up the first base line. Hurtado wasn't planning on taking off, but the good instincts takes off the wild pitch. Tying runs in scoring position now. (3-1). Miller showed bunt, pulls back, takes ball 4. And not to keep harping on it, but you're really lucky you're able to take Sotomayor out. Pippins could have the bases loaded with nobody out. Sotomayor getting tagged out at second. Dropped the flare into shallow left center field. Tyler Jackson had to talk with Noah Cokes. Cokes struggling a little bit, running into some trouble, 1 down. Ground ball away from getting out of this thing. Has runners on first and second with 1 out. Daichi Forahada coming to the plate. Forahada has big time power. Homered last night. He's been in check so far in this game, 0 for 3. Tyler Jackson walking back to the dugout. Infield goes back. First mound visit for the Raptors during Cokes' outing. Now here's Daichi coming to the plate at a Southwestern Oregon college. Cokes, the big right-hander. Columbia River High School. Tying and go-ahead run on base. Off-speed misses inside for ball 1. 1-0 now. Furahada's had a scorching start to the year. Came into the game hitting .424. That average is going to dip a little bit, but he's been good. 0 for 3 tonight. Bounce to short. Perazo off his glove into left field. Hurtado's going to come around to score and tie it up at 3. Forahada sent a dribbler to short. Perazo ready to go to second for 1. Maybe try and flip an inning-ending double play. Instead, he's eaten up by the grounder. They get none. It scampers into left field. Go-ahead run at second base. It's a 3-3 game. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. Strike 1 to Abel Ramos. Forahada's at first, Miller's at second. Ramos is 3 for 3 tonight. Cokes looking to second, comes home. Fly to left center field. Juarez makes the catch in left center. Fires a strike to the cutoff man. Keeping Miller at second, 2 down. Big fly out. Here's Cam Fleck. Ramos is retired for the first time. Here's Fleck, he's 0 for 3. Runners on first and second. Go ahead run in scoring position. Cokes. Set at the belt. Drops the curveball in there for strike 1. Couple of Arizona junior college guys. Cam Fleck from Chandler Gilbert. Noah Cokes on the mound from Paradise Valley. 0-1. Swing and a miss. The off speed at 75. Flex down 0-2. Two on and 2 out. Go ahead run on. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Time called, pitch clock violation. Ball 1 on Cokes. Pitchers have 20 seconds on the clock. 1-2, runners go. Fouled back. Still 1-2. Yakima Valley tied this game off a dribbler from Forahada. Bounces off of Perazo's glove into left field. Allowed Hurtado to score. Cokes 1-2. Fouled back again. And again, the Raptors trying to keep this thing tied. Sotomayor had a base hit to start this inning, a flare into left field. He was thrown out, trying to stretch a single into a double for out number 1. Second baseman Nakamura playing up the middle. Got the shift on, 1-2. Breaking ball at 67, slips out of his hand. Raptors fortunate Fleck ducked out of that one. Brought his whole head down, 2-2 now. Forahada's at first, Miller's at second, 2-2. That's low and away. Ball 3, full count. Runners on first and second will be running on the pitch. 3-2. 2 down. Top 7, 3-3 game. Cokes fires. Fly to left center. Wattis is there. Makes the catch to end the inning. The Pippins tie it up off an unearned run. Stretch time in Ridgefield. We got a tight one, 3-3 game. Top of the order coming to the plate when we come back for the Raptors.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
We are the only animal species who actively want kids. You've never seen like 2 dogs like, we're trying. You know,
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, Alane's Cowlitz Ballroom.
It's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is.
Tickets on sale now at alaneresort.com or ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
Les Schwab Tires has been proudly serving communities for over 70 years, and we've collected thousands of inspiring stories, like Brett on the way to his wedding when a flat tire left him stranded. The clock was ticking, his bride waiting. He made one call, and a Les Schwab service truck was there to save the day. Brett was back on the road and off to say I do. At Les Schwab, we're proud to keep you rolling. Les Schwab Tires, our greatest story is yours. Stories are composites inspired by real customer feedback.
C-Tran is your public transit system offering service in Clark County and beyond. Catch local service in Clark County plus regional and express service to Portland. And check out The Current, C-Tran's on-demand service operating in Ridgefield and other areas. So leave the driving to us. C-Tran is a proud partner of the Ridgefield Raptors. Visit c-tran.com for more information. C-Tran, connecting you to life.
Nikki Glazer.
Nate Carano, the junior righty from Whitworth, comes into the game for Yakima Valley in a tied 3-3 dogfight. Game 2 of 3 between the Pippins and the Raptors. These teams fighting for that top spot in the WCL South. Welcome back to Ridgefield. Jack Connolly on the call. Jason Nagler, the leadoff man, comes to the plate for the Raptors, followed by Michael Perazo and Cade Lodahoff. Carano's first pitch is fouled away. Pippins tied the game in the top of the 7th. An unearned run for Ahada. Sent a dribbler to short. It ate up Perazo, skipped into left field. Hurtado came around to tie the game, scoring from second. Carano making his 4th appearance of the year. Fastball high for ball 1. Nagler's 1 for 3. Second game back. He had to leave the team to take his finals at Eastern Oregon last week. Carano's 1-1. Slider taken for strike 2. Nagler singled back in the first. One-two to the Ridgefield third baseman. Sharply grounded off the glove of Almeida into right field. Almeida laid out for it. He's off the edge of his glove. That's a single for Nagler. Putting the go-ahead run on to start things in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Michael Perazo. Had the air that turned into a run in the top of this inning. There's a chance to make up for it here. Go-ahead run at first base. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. Fastball in the upper outside corner. (0-1) to the Sac State shortstop. Perazo's 1 for 3. Singled in the third and walked in the 5th. Was thrown out, trying to steal second to end the inning. Back to first. Nagler didn't have a big lead. Nagler hasn't stolen a base yet this summer. 0-1. 3-3 game. Third baseman's in. Perazo gets the bunt down first base side. Muffed by Carano. Kicked into foul territory. Bunt single for Perazo. Raptors have runners on first and second with nobody out. Forahada charged hard from third. First baseman Walker stayed put. Great awareness by Perazo, pushing it to the first base side. Second hit of the game. Nagler to second. Runners on first and second for Cade Ladahoff. Takes a strike. Jordan Walker, the first baseman, crashed hard on the previous pitch. Playing deep on the infield grass. Forahada playing back even at the bag. Fouled off. It's 0-2 to Ladahoff. 3-3 game. The Pippins tied it in the top of the 7th. The Raptors start this frame with back-to-back hits. Nagler singled to right. Perazo dropped a beautiful bunt down on the first base side. Ladahoff's 0 for 2. Walker playing behind the runner. Breaking ball inside for ball 1. Forahada playing back. Second baseman Almeida shaded towards the middle on the right side of second base. Double play depth 1-2. Shot back to the screen. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. No outs in the bottom of the 7th. One-two to Ladahoff. The Raptors' first baseman awaits. Outside for ball 2. Good block by Ramos. Scooped it up out the dirt. Zach Wattis is on deck. He's contributed to each of the 3 Raptors runs. Two. Corner's playing shallow. Off the plate, ball 3. Carano missed on the fastball at 91. Toronto made 13 appearances for Whitworth. 4th appearance of the summer. 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Great plate appearance by Lodahoff. Works a full count walk for Zach Wattis. Center fielder from Loyola Marymount's been hot tonight. Had the 2-run homer in the 3rd, then scored the 3rd run, cashing in off the air from Ramos. Pippins catcher attempted to backpick to first base in the 6th, threw it into right field. They had 2 outs, unforced error. Baseball gods came through for the Pippins again. Perazo muffed a dribbler to short on the top of this inning. The Raptors trying to take the lead. Strike 1 to Wattis. Bases juiced. Lodahoff's at first. Perazo's at second. Nagler's at third. 3-3 game. No outs in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 to Wattis. The lefty awaits the 0-1. Carano fires. In the dirt for ball 1. Bounced it in there. One ball and 1 strike. No outs. Tie game. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Wattis took a big hack at the breaking ball and fell down to a knee. 1-2. The lefty digs back in. Wattis is 1 for 2. Lays off. It's ball 2. Lodahoff walked. Perazo bunted for a single. Nagler led off this inning with the base hit. Two. Outside. The count runs full. Nowhere to put Wattis in this 3-3 game. Biggest pitch of the contest coming up. Called strike 3. Lower inside corner. Monstrous strikeout for Carano. Wattis K's again. He goes down looking for a second time. And a huge first out at this bottom of the 7th. That brings up Regan McCluskey. He's 0 for 3. Struck out twice, a chance to redeem himself. Swings and misses at the breaking ball up in the zone. Oh, to McCluskey. Bases loaded, tie game. Fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. Carano fighting tough here after he loaded up the bases with nobody out. Home plate umpire Jim Courtney takes his mask off, has words with the Ridgefield dugout. Oh, 2. Tie game. Line shot, that drops into right field. That scores a run. Perazo racing around, he'll score. A 2-run double for Regan McCluskey. Gives the Raptors a 5-3 lead. He was quiet all night, but comes up huge. His 4th double of the year. Comes through in a 2-strike count, punches it the other way. Good approach from Reagan. The 1-out double, hit 98 off the bat, got a fastball low and away. Gets to it, did miss it. Here's Gavin Poffenroth. Curveball missing low. That's got to feel good for McCluskey. Hasn't been the start he expected of the summer. Didn't play in his redshirt freshman year at DBU. He's shown potential, puts together good BP every day. Keeps getting opportunities, 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. You'd love to see that. 2-run double. Ridgefield now with the runners on 2nd and 3rd. Infield's in. Curveball, chop foul. 3 consecutive curveballs. 1-2 to Gavin. One, 2 to Poffenroth. Line to left, dropping quickly, hangs up for Emory Henderson to make the catch. The throw home, throws down Lodahoff. 7-2 inning-ending double play. Emory Henderson fires a strike to get the Pippins out of the inning. Reagan McCluskey comes through with a huge 2-run double and a 2-strike count. Goes the other way, legs it out. Biggest hit of the season yet for McCluskey to put the Raptors in front 5-3. We're going to the 8th. Ridgefield just pulled in front.
Nikki Glazer, the stunning tour.
The thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so.
Friday and Saturday, September 11th and 12th, A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom.
No wonder women rush to have kids. We're being trained for it since we were kids. They're like, here's a baby doll. Here's an easy bake oven. I got one of those. I stuck my head in it. I was like, I want out of this narrative.
Tickets on sale now at ALNAResort.com or Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nikki Glazer.
2 comedic icons.
We are here to pop your.
One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's not special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A&A's Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
There's something special about game night in Ridgefield. Friends in the stands, fans cheering together, and that big game feel here in our backyard. That kind of hometown energy is why you'll see Dick Hanna dealerships right there supporting the Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Because being local means backing the teams, the fans, and the moments that bring people together. We're proud to be a part of another great Raptors season. Dick Hanna dealerships. Believe in nice. Go Raptors!
Noah Cokes goes an inning, gives up a run. It's unearned in the books. Mateo Rojas takes over. Did not pitch this last season, recovering from Tommy John surgery, making his 3rd appearance for Ridgefield. It's a 2-run lead. Top of the 8th inning coming up. The Raptors pulled ahead in the bottom of the 7th off a 2-run double from Reagan McCluskey. His first hit of the game. Double to right field, goes the other way. The base is loaded. His bullpen's been good. Can they hold on? 6 outs to go. Jordan Walker leads off the top of the 8th. Takes a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Rojas from Foster City, California. Last pitched in 2025 at Kenyatta College. 0-1. Way outside for ball one. Rojas is getting some college interest, starting to receive some offers. It's early in the process. A lot of guys, a lot of action in the portal. Looking for that right fit. Strike two. Walker's 0 for 3. He's flown out in every AB. Two balls and 2 strikes. Walker at Yakima Valley College, originally from Maple Valley, Washington. Tahoma High School alum. Hit .315 this past season, 7 homers, 54 RBIs. 2-2 from Rojas. Fastball misses upstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Malachi Emery Henderson's on deck, and Derek Almeida's in the hole. Swing and a miss. Dipped it into McCluskey's glove. First K for Rojas. Walker's 0 for 4. There's a pinch hitter for Emery Henderson. Parker Burt, the hot-hitting catcher, started last night's game into the lineup. He'll hit in place of Malachi Emery Henderson. Starts him off with the first pitch strike. Burt from Regis, originally from Mansfield, Texas. 0 for 4 last night. Tip foul. Burt came into the series hitting over 500. The 0 for 4 game. An even 500 mark, 15 for 30. Called strike 3. Coming down back to earth. Back-to-back Ks for Rojas to start the top of the 8th. Didn't matter.
Now batting, second baseman, number 16, Derek Almeida.
Here's Derek Almeida. Strike 1. Love this start from Rojas. First pitch strikes to each of the first 3 batters he's faced. Strike 2. How about this? Oh, 2 to Almeida. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. Showing some passion, walking off the field. Middle of the 8th in Ridgefield. Rojas, keep this line moving. The Raptors looking for some insurance going to the bottom of the 8th.
When you need short-term communications for your business, project, or event, call the pros at Day Wireless Systems. We rent Motorola two-way radios, cellular devices, and satellite phones by the day, week, or month. We have thousands of units of inventory, and our experienced rental teams will make sure you have clear communication throughout your entire event. Visit us online at daywirelessrentals.com for more information. Day Wireless Systems, where a lot happens in a day.
In today's fast-moving world, your technology should work for you, not slow you down. At HTG, we are based in Ridgefield, Washington, and we deliver full-service IT solutions to businesses across the Pacific Northwest and nationwide. From managed IT services and hardware procurement to secure warehousing, asset imaging, and IT asset disposition, we handle it all. Proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, we're committed to supporting our community and your business success. HTG, simplifying IT, powering your business forward. Learn more at www.htginc.com.
We've been perfecting the process since 1989. And since we're family run, we keep the community in mind. RVs, boats, campers, trailers, if you're missing some glass, we can.
First pitch, rolled to short. Pinch hitter Brock Weber is retired. Some defensive changes for Yakima Valley. Luis Garcia into left field for Malachi Emery Henderson. And then Grant Yost goes in to play first base for Jordan Walker. Weber grounds out to short on the first pitch at the bottom of the 8th inning. And that will be it for Nate Carano. Carano gave up the lead in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll take a break. New arm coming in for Yakima Valley. One down. The bottom of the 8th and nobody on.
Switchfoot. Coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALenaResort.com. Switchfoot. Live.
I'm hopped up on my 3rd energy drink of the day, which is why I'm talking about the Adrenaline Adventure Vehicle Loan from Fiber Federal Credit Union. Fiber Federal's Adrenaline Loan is for people like us who like to live life on the edge. Boats, wave runners, ATVs, motorcycles, with a heart-poundingly low interest rate that says, let's party. The Adrenaline Loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Fans, a quick reminder as you get set to head home tonight, please take a second and collect your trash and deposit it in the nearest waste can on your way out. The Ridgefield Raptors thank you for helping us keep the road clean all season long.
Shifu Hasegawa pitched yesterday. The righty from Sussex County Community College, originally from Kawasaki, Japan. Pitches in back-to-back games. Starts Jaden Nakamura off with the strike. Nate Carano goes an inning and a third. Gives up both runs that the Raptors used to take the lead. Ball one, and there is that hitch at the top of his motion. 1-1 to Nakamura. Nakamura singled, struck out, and walked. Waits on it, loops it into right field. He's digging for two. Sliding into second with a one-out double. Nakamura with the multi-hit game. Don't forget about Nakamura. Didn't play much in the last week. Comes back. First game in a minute. Multi-hit game. Draws a walk. Could be a big run. Potentially insurance run. Trying to make this a 3-run game. Here's Reed Farrell from College of the Canyons. Waits on it. Loops it into left. Misplayed. Garcia lost it in the lights. Long single. Garcia looked like he had a beat on it. Drops 20 feet to his right in the left center field gap. RBI single for Farrell. First hit in RBI of his Raptors tenure. Strike one. So the insurance run comes around to score. The hardest time to scope out high pop-ups. A little bit of time when the sun's down, but it's not completely dark out yet. The light blue northwest sky, 0-1. Slider sent high in the air, shallow left center field. Fleck makes the catch for out number 2. The Raptors take a 6-3 lead. Here's Michael Perazzo. Perazzo jump-started the rally. Had a beautiful bunt single up the first base side. High baseball IQ for a hot of the third baseman, charged very aggressively. Perazzo noticed that, pushes it to the right side where then Walker playing back. Ball one outside. Able to sneak it past Carano. Carano muffed it into foul territory. Yeah, tough play. The pitcher springing off the mound. The little things. The Raptors playing small ball, which sometimes in summer ball you don't really see that. 1-0, ball two. You know, guys, especially whether you're in the portal or you're a junior college player, you're trying to get signed, trying to catch the attention of these college players. You can get pulled in the trap and trying to make things bigger than they are. Thinking more me than we. 2-0. Slider called for a strike. Ramos couldn't squeeze it. These Raptors are unselfish. They're not scared to drop a button down. Even Wattis, who crushed his second bomb of the year, he was showing button his next AB. 2-1. Farrell's at first. Piece through the left side. 3-hit game for Perazzo. Perazzo fits into that boat as well. He had a great freshman year, hit over 300 at Sac State. His production and numbers dropped, his playing time dropped. Sophomore slump. You know, this is a time where you can use that to create some momentum heading into his junior year. And all the good baseball in California. Sac State's going to play a good schedule. Now runners on first and second for Cade Ladahoff. Slider spins in there for strike one at the bottom of the zone. It's 69. Ladahoff's not going to see many pitches that slow at the Big Ten level. Tears into one, left field. Off the wall. One run comes in to score. Perazzo scores from first. A moonshot, two-run double for Ladahoff. Breaks this game open for the Raptors in the bottom of the eighth. Ridgefield's in front 8-3. Good time for your first hit of the game. Ladahoff drives in two. Ball one to Wattis. Ladahoff nearly misses his third homer. Wattis rips one into the right center field gap. Ladahoff's going to score. Wattis digging for two, sliding into second. Another RBI. His second hit of the game. Third RBI. Wattis' 11th RBI of the season. His second double. And that's another guy. Didn't have the year he wanted at LMU. Full-time starter, hit .216. He knows he's capable of more. You know, these reps to Strong Springs are built now. Wow, strike one. Oh, 1 to McCluskey. Bounce foul to third base. It's a different game than the last time Reagan McCluskey came to the plate. Bases loaded. 0-2. McCluskey swings and misses, but the Raptors break things open with a 4-run bottom of the 8th inning. Nakamura got things rolling with a double. Farrell scored him on the flyout ball to left field that Garcia lost, and then the heart of the order, 2-run double for Ladahoff. Wattis legged out an RBI double. Raptors have a big lead, up 9-3, going to the 9th.
Switchfoot, coming your way. June 18th, A. Cowlitz Ballroom. Special guest lit and fuel on sale at ALNAResort.com. Switchfoot, live.
Get ready for a smoking hot weekend as A Barbecue Fest returns Saturday and Sunday, June 13th and 14th. Sip and sample hundreds of beers, wines, seltzers, and spirits. Indulge in a mouth-watering selection of barbecue from local vendors and enjoy barbecue competitions and cooking demonstrations from celebrity chefs including Kyle Brenner, Brad Leininger, Tyler Anderson, and more. For tickets and information, visit ALNAResort.com. A. Barbecue Fest. Sounds like fun.
Two comedic icons.
We are here to bomb you up.
One hilarious night. Dana Carvey.
Who's that special?
Kevin Nealon.
I don't like those automatic flush toilets. It doesn't give you a chance to inspect your work.
A. Cowlitz Ballroom, Saturday, June 27th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or ALNAResort.com. Don't miss Dana Carvey and Kevin Nealon together.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
I'm hopped up on my third energy drink of the day, which is why I'm...
Mateo Rojas now in line for the win. The bats got hot, tacked on 4 more in the bottom of the 8th. Ridgefield leads the Yakima Valley 9-3. 3 outs away from taking the first 2 games of this series. Ball 1 outside. Levi Sotomayor leads off. The DH from Pacific. Fouls it off McCluskey for strike 1. Yeah, this game got out of hand in a hurry. It was 3-3 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Yakima Valley tied the game of an error by Perazo. 1-1, floated to shallow left. Perazo drifts over to his right to make the catch on the edge of the outfield. 1 down. That inning started off a Sotomayor base hit. He was thrown out trying to stretch a single into a double. Hurtado had a base hit. Miller walked. Foraha's error brought in a run. First pitch, ball 1 to Hurtado. Yakima Valley only had a run in that top of the 7th. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0 to Hurtado. And the Raptors respond with 3 consecutive hits to get things rolling in the bottom of the 7th. Wattis strikes out. Reagan McCluskey comes through. Foul back, it's 2-1. McCluskey comes through, punches a 2-run double to right field and 2-strike count. Big swing for him. Poffenroth drew a walk. And then the Raptors really broke things open in the 8th inning. Nakamura hustled out a double. Farrell got lucky, sent a high fly ball to get lost in the sky. His first hit in RBI, 2-1. Ball 3 inside on the fastball. And then Perazo drew a walk. Cade Ladahoff slammed a 2-run double off the wall. Wattis legged out an RBI double. And then when this lineup gets going, we've seen over the past nearly 5 games that this offense, hitting's contagious. And when these guys get rolling, once one guy gets on, they're very potent for a big inning and a crooked number. Then for Mateo Rojas, getting 2 innings against a good Yakima Valley team. We don't want that to get lost. Yakima Valley 6-4. Ball 4 high. Hurtado's on again. Raptors coach Chris Cotto is saying this is going to be one of the top teams in the league. Kyle Christangle back at the helm. Works for the team full-time, head coach and assistant GM. So he takes a lot of time to build in this roster. The Pippins trying to get back to the postseason. Strike one. Haven't made the playoffs since Crustangle's first year in 2021. Meanwhile, the Raptors, they're accustomed to being in the playoffs. Made it for their first 5 years as an organization. Didn't make it last year. Disappointing season. Down low for ball one. They're showing glimpses of how dangerous this team could be. Up 9-3. One out. Top nine. Bounced into right field over the leaping Ladahoff. Hurtado expected it. They expected it to be a ground ball to first, trying to break up a double play preemptively. So he could be at third base. Stays at second. Base hit from Miller. This field plays fast. High chopper. Hit hard on the ground, sneaks over Ladahoff. Didn't cause too much damage. Raptors lead 9-3 for Daichi Furuhata. Taps one foul, 0-1. Furuhata having his coldest game of the year. He's 0 for 4. Rojas looks in, 0-1. Runners on first and second. Bounce to third, Nagler steps on the back, throws across the diamond. Foul ball. The Pippins stay alive for now. That ball as close as you're going to see. Nagler caught the ball, fielded the ball on the bag rather. 0-2. Rojas delivers. Chopper, going to be a tough play for Rojas. Wisely lets it go foul. Heads up play. Runners on first and second, 2 down. The Raptors 1 out in the top of the 9th, 2 away. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. First base is occupied. Furuhata is out. An 0 for 5 game for the Yakima Valley third baseman. And after Cole Schmidt goes 3 innings, doesn't strike out a single batter, the Raptors bullpen figures things out. Strike one. Getting 7 strikeouts. The fans go home, get free Taco Bell. Part of the season-long promotion. When Raptors pitchers get 7 strikeouts, you can get a free chalupa with the purchase from your Ridgefield Taco Bells. Cut to left. That'll do it. Rojas says, let's go, to his teammates coming out of the dugout. Slams the door shut. And Ridgefield wins their 5th game in a row. They take this one 9-3. Raptors get it done. They've won 5 in a row now. This was a tight one. Yakima Valley tied the game, 3-3 in the top of the 7th. And the Bats go right to work. Nagler and Perazzo with back-to-back base hits. Lodahoff draws a walk. Wattis goes down swinging, or goes down looking. McCluskey had 2 strikes on him. Down 1-2. He struck out twice already. 0 for 3. Comes through. Punches a base hit. Extra base hit to right field. 2-run double. Big RBIs for him. Then Wattis. Or then Poffenroth flies out. 5-3. And then the Raptors could have took the 2-run lead going in to the 8th. Let's get things out of here. No, they want more. 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th on 4 hits. Nakamura double, big extra base hit for him. He is a multi-hit game. His first of the year. Reed Farrell gets his first hit in RBI. Perazzo, 3 hits for Michael Perazzo. Continuing to have a strong start to his summer. Lodahoff nearly hit his 3rd homer of the year. Wattis, we've seen him crush the ball. Rips one into the gap, RBI double. 12 hits, turns into 12 runs. Cole Schmidt goes 3 innings, gives up a run. Noah Cokes ends up getting the win. But the Raptors get out of this thing 9-3. That will do it. Ridgefield will go for the sweep. Little League night. Fans, make sure your child, baseball, if they wear their baseball or softball jersey to the game tomorrow, you get free admission. Then the first select number of fans get a Raptors trading card. Upon arrival, you can have an opportunity to go get it signed after the game. But that will do it from Ridgefield. The entire organization, everybody with the Raptors, I'm Jack Connolly saying good night from Ridgefield. Raptors win it 9-3. They continue their hot start, win their 5th in a row. We'll see you tomorrow from the Rourke.